Hello, I am Brett Dupree, and once again, welcome to my awesome health journey. Today, I'm talking about how broken my hunger cues were. I mentioned this in previous videos about how I'm working on getting in touch with my body and especially experiencing hunger. And years of yo yo dieting and dieting in general, I broke my hunger cues. My ability to listen to my body and to determine whether or not I was hungry and to see if I should eat because I was hungry, it just stopped, kind of just stopped working. I would go from 0 to 100 really quickly because my entire, every diet I go on, I have to suppress those hunger cues unless it's something like HMR. So I would just have to eat an apple or something like that. And that was never satisfying feeling. And that would really hurt my emotional cues of why I wanted to eat at that time. But at the same time, especially intermittent fasting, I did that for a while. Or I did the lemonade thing as well. I tried that and something called Purium, which is just shakes. I think I've done multiple shake diets where the shake's supposed to. You know what the worst one was Shakeology. That one made me feel like crap, and I always felt like I gained weight, or my weight loss stopped every time I did Shakeology from Beachbody. Even though that's a tasty shake, it's supposedly for all those apigen, but for some reason, it made me feel like shit and not make me lose anything. Like maybe it was just an anti placebo of making me feel like crap. But man, I always felt like every time I was excited, I was doing Beachbody workouts because I like Charlene Johnson or and Sean T. But every time I did that Shakeology, man, $200 freaking protein powder. Anyway, this is about my hunger cues. So basically, it got to the point where I didn't really listen to my body. When I started this awesome health journey of intuitive eating, I was probably 2 years of pretty much not eating when I'm like not feeling hunger. I would go weeks without feeling hungry, like just wouldn't have the feeling of hunger. And I would get that feeling of hunger where I get so hungry that my brain would shut off and I would just want to eat all the food. I would get that, but it would be like a 0 to 100. I'd either feel not hungry or ravishingly hungry. Like so hungry that I had to eat everything I could get my hands on, which, why I had no food in my house. Because if I ever reached that point, I would just eat everything. But honestly, since, DoorDash and all those things became super commonplace and easy and everyone uses them, that generally ended up me ordering something from DoorDash for $50. So it would have been cheaper just to have a bunch of junk food in my house and eat all of it on a consistent basis rather than spending like $40 a day. Especially at the beginning of COVID when I was just freaking out at the lockdown, not knowing what's happened. Totally went to food, like 2,000 a month. It felt like on takeout. It's just really. Anyway, so I didn't feel hungry. It's one of the reasons why when I finally looked at Ozempic and what it actually did, it says like, oh, it reduces your hunger cues. I'm like, I want to know my hunger cues. And that's what I've been working on really is understanding what it feels to be hungry. And to be honest, when I'm tapped into my body, and actually like right now I feel kind of hungry. I didn't have a big breakfast. I just ate nuts and seeds and a banana because I plan on having a bigger lunch because I'm gonna go to Biera La de Sola to a s'more, whatever that place is called, for lunch, and I want to have a burrito and a quesadilla because I want to try them. And anyway, yeah. So basically, I want a bigger lunch, so ate a smaller breakfast that was satisfying, and I'm satisfied now. I'm not ravishingly hungry, which is the point. Is as long as I don't get ravishingly hungry, where it's hard for me to make a good decision. Is one reason why I eat a Cliff Bar after every workout because it happened yesterday. Yesterday I had McDonald's after a workout because I got kind of that hungry and I was kind of sad about stuff, and so I ended up going to McDonald's and got a little bit more than I should. I mean, I didn't can't should myself, but that was just have to do better next time. And the fact that I used that much money on McDonald's just makes me think, did I really enjoy that use of money? No. But that's the goal. It's trying to make better decisions. But basically, when it comes to my hunger cues, I didn't feel hungry or I felt ravishingly hungry. I felt very hungry. So since I've started this, I'm starting to understand subtle hints of hunger and asking myself, am I hungry or am I emotional? Am I sad? Am I bored? A lot of times it's boredom. A lot of times it's like I can't think of anything to do right now in my day. And that's kind of what my sadness kind of looks like, me not knowing what to do. But a lot of times I just turn to food and then I don't have food to turn to because I'm recognizing that I am. Or sometimes it's like, you know what? You are kind of hungry. And if you're going to let this happen, you're going to become ravishingly hungry. So I just get a quarter cup of sunflower seeds or a toast with some butter on it or peanut butter or something. And I'm fine. And so a lot of it is making sure I don't get ravishingly hungry. And I think this is going to help me overall just get more in touch with my body and gradually fix my hunger cues. I'm probably like 50% of the way there, I think. But, I'm starting to feel hungry more. I'm actually understanding like subtle cues of hunger. Like right now, I feel subtly hungry. Like I could eat, but I'm not like, oh my God, I gotta eat. And I think I could go to a restaurant and order what I sounds good to eat instead of what sounds like the most to eat, right? And then get a big drink and like if I went to McDonald's, I'd probably just get a regular meal instead of everything. So that's kind of the hunger I feel now. And so basically, yeah, working on fixing my hunger cues has been very important to me, and I still have a lot to work on, and I'm still pushing forward with that. And I don't know if it's the beard, but I feel like even in the 20 something videos, my face looks a little smaller. Or it's the beard. Maybe I'll just keep the beard. Anyway, again, don't know how to end these, so like and subscribe, comments. I love those. So have a great day.